Turn quickly, turn.
The cabin's taking on water. Dump the cargo. Ship number 2 collided too.
Uncle Zhao, clouds look wrong. More reef seas, ships in danger.
Teach me how to sail.
Grandpa said low clouds and no wind mean an undertow.
Stop fooling me with Grandpa's nonsense. Sailed the seas 30 years, don't need a young punk lecturing me.
I'm telling the truth. Going east spells trouble.
Cursing me, kid. One-Eye Village's affairs aren't up to you.
1, 2, 3, pull.
Zurin, this must weigh 500 pounds.
You're lucky you didn't hit any reefs going west.
I warned you, but you didn't listen.
Stop fooling around. In One-Eye Village, I run the fish. Kid needs to learn the rules. Smash it for me. Anyone buying fish from the Chen family is crossing me, Zhao Dimeo.
Don't buy, the fish isn't edible.
What do you mean?
A kid reading clouds to spot reefs? Who are you kidding? It's sorcery.
Skills my grandpa taught me, not sorcery.
Grandpa burned paper and chanted spells in the shrine. These fish come from sorcery.
Eating them will make you sick.
Smash it.
You dare.
Don't move.
Anyone buying from the Chen family is going against me, Zhao Dimeo.
Let's just drop it.
But now I'm losing this battle.
So what do I do?
If it's spoiled, I'll take the loss. If it's good, I'll sell it tomorrow. Zhao Dimeo can hit me once, but not 100 times. Daeong, give me a hand.
What's going on?
This doesn't look like a natural break. It's been cut with a knife.
Who did it?
It's definitely Zhao Dimeo and his gang.
Let's go back. Daeong,
Have you figured out what to do?
should I have not come back?
Nonsense. Sabotaging you out of fear of your skills. Afraid? They don't believe in me. Believe it or not, as long as I do.
Who do you think cut it? Doesn't matter, the net is fixed. We'll head out to sea again tomorrow.
I'll help with the nets tomorrow.
People are harder to understand than the sea. Mend a broken net, but can't bend your back. The net was cut, but people support me. I won't let them down.
Sho Fugue's grandson was gossiping under the banyan tree, calling you a liar.
I didn't use witchcraft. The net was cut.
Zurin, what do you mean? Are you accusing?
Zurin,
Don't make accusations without evidence. To be continued.
Aaron's boat lost most of its fish.
Heard the net was torn?
He can see the sky but can't watch his fishing net. I'm not saying he's lying, but I don't get it. Aren't you his cousin?
You're spreading rumors.
Think about it. He claims he can see the sky, but he didn't catch any fish. Isn't that embarrassing? I've been saying there's no such thing as seeing the sky. It's just dumb luck.
Arnold,
You're causing a stir. People accuse you of witchcraft or fraud. Our Chen family has lived here for generations. We can't let one person ruin our reputation.
didn't use witchcraft. Fishing net cut by
Zurin, what do you mean?
doubting me, talking about someone else. Why are you in such a hurry?
Fugi has lived in the Chen family for so many years.
Would he do that kind of thing? Don't talk nonsense without evidence, Zurin.
Let's go.
I've been watching all day. Sho Fugue was gossiping with your second uncle's group under the banyan tree, saying you were a fraud.
I know.
You know and still keep quiet? Tomorrow I'll watch him with you.
Alright. Watch him closely. But he's finished. Gotta do what we gotta do. To be continued.
Got it again.
Didn't he just run out? There's definitely something wrong with this guy. No normal person does that.
Listen to what he's saying. There's talk about black magic. Their mouths, their words.
Let them talk.
President, that kid's caught fish again. More than last time.
Lots of talk in the village.
They say he used black magic.
Then say you used black magic. Tomorrow, invite the shaman. Say evil's in the village, let her investigate. Just say before he set sail, he burned paper and chanted in the temple. The shaman's words are better than any evidence.
It's Sho Fugué.
What can one shoe prove? Fugué has lived with the Chen family for years. You throw a shoe on the table and shame him in public, it'll disgrace the Chen family's name.
Let's go back.
Just leaving it like this?
Not leading it. But let's go back for tonight. This is the second time. I'm holding his shoe.
I know it's him. But he's my cousin.
The cousin I collected shells with at the beach as a kid. To be continued. Cousin, these shoes are yours, right?
Many have shoes, why say they're mine?
The top has the word rich embroidered. Who else in the village has words on their shoes?
Rich is my son-in-law. If the Chen family can't accept him, the son can. Not your place, kid, to judge people.
Aaron. Just one shoe isn't enough. Do you have a witness?
Forget it, we're all family. Zurin, you didn't really get hurt. Let's just drop it. Harmony at home brings prosperity.
Your cousin hasn't been as good as you since childhood. He's troubled inside.
So, he can harm me?
He harms you, you sue him, he goes to jail, and then what? You've wasted your whole life. It's not worth it.
Mom. I'll listen to you. I won't pursue it.
Zurin didn't rat you out. You should thank him.
Thank him? He humiliated me by throwing his shoe on the table in public and I should thank him?
He looks down on me. He looked down on me since childhood.
I'll ensure he never recovers.
To be continued, to be continued. Cutting fishing nets is child's play.
So what do you suggest?
If we're playing, let's play big. Mess with the bottom of his boat. Let him go to sea and hope he dies out there.
Die at sea. That would be murder.
Who's seen me kill anyone? The ship leaks.
That's a natural disaster.
A storm is coming.
The ship sank, they died.
It's his own fault for not watching the weather. Nothing to do with us. Think about it, when he's dead, you're the only male in the Chen family. His ship, his skills, his reputation in the village, all yours. This is a deposit. Double the amount once it's done.
I'm in.
Whose ship?
Messed with Chen Zurin's keel joints. Can't see it on the surface, but it'll split with waves.
Let's go. Why are you shaking?
Not shaking.
It'll break with the waves. I've been in this business for 20 years. You're the third person to ask me for this.
Renzi, don't blame cousin. Blame it on you being too capable.
Daong, tell me. If I don't compete, would no one want me dead?
Even if you don't compete, others still think you're dead. Renzi, how far do you think we can go?
I want to go farther in the future. Visit Nanyang.
Wherever you go, I go. Nanyang is nothing. Even if you go to the ends of the earth, I'll follow.
Mom made longevity noodles early for your birthday, in case you lack them at sea.
Mom, it's not like I'm not coming back.
When your grandfather passed away, Your dad also served him noodles like this while they were still hot.
You're still not asleep?
Going out to sea tomorrow. Can't sleep.
Incorrect air pressure. There might be a storm, so don't go far.
You know how to read the sky, so why are you afraid of storms?
Are you chickening out?
What do you know? If Zarin says no, we don't go.
Alright, we'll do it your way.
Let's move a little further. But I'll plan a safe route. Just listen to me. The storm's coming faster than expected. Turn back, full speed.
Zarin, the hull is taking on water. The keel is cracked.
It was deliberate. Steer toward the reef.
Zarin, hold on.
Don't sleep. Look at me. Don't sleep. Grandpa. I didn't embarrass you. I'm alive. But some things died in that sea. To be continued.
Zarin, I want some water.
Stay calm. It'll cool off after dark.
Did we choose wrong? Without coming to Nanyang, things would be different.
If we stay in the village and get kicked out for witchcraft, Dayon will regret it.
I don't regret it, but I'm scared.
It's good to be afraid. After being scared, you still have to live. Dayon, you can't sleep.
Zarin, I'm so cold.
We're the idiot and don't sleep. You look at me.
You swear.
Damn it. You can't go back alive. How do I explain to your parents?
You're a tough guy. Is there anyone else on the boat?
No one. They're all dead. Chen Zarin is dead, too.
Sigh.
To be continued.
You're lucky to be alive. Dozens of people die in that sea area every year. Our ship just happened to pass by. Saw 2 people clinging to a piece of wreckage.
Did you see someone else? Around 30, thin face. Surname is Zhou.
Recover first. We'll talk about it later.
Dayon is alive. He's back. Being alive is good.
About what happened on your ship. Have you figured out who did it?
It was cousin Zarin.
What do you do when family wants to harm you? I was also harmed by a brother when I was young. I didn't hit or curse him. I just said, from now on, you're not my brother. Some people need to know. Joe was rescued by a fishing boat.
Arrived a day early.
Luzon already sailed back to Fujian.
Catch him. Don't let him escape.
Following him isn't to beat him. It's to let him know that I know.
I arranged a ship back to Fujian 3 days later.
Uncle Lin, I can't thank you enough.
Ha ha ha. When you get rich, just save a berth for me.
Didn't Shinzarin die?
They're back. How did they come back?
Where is he?
No idea. Wasn't he also rescued?
Zarin, you're alive.
Thanks to you. Survive.
Fugui returned recently, picked up by a fishing boat, arriving before Zarin.
He cried, saying Zarin insisted on going into the storm, leading to Dayon's death.
But he's doing just fine.
Why is he crying?
God is watching. You're back.
Cousin was worried sick.
Where's the wreck of my boat?
What wreck? It's sunk and lost.
I want it hauled back for inspection.
You're alive, why fuss? You're making a fool.
I need to find out who wants to kill me.
I'll settle this score sooner or later. Uncle Cheen, take a closer look. Does this break look normal?
Tell me honestly, are you in trouble? Did you offend someone?
Just speak plainly, Uncle Cheen.
Your grandpa's boat was tampered with too back then. Same technique.
Whoever it is, I'll finish him.
Uncle Tai, are you sure?
So, I've been repairing ships for 40 years. I can tell the difference between a big scratch and a crack. Responsibility. If this blows up, it's no good for you. What do you plan to do?
I'm going to see the village head.
Zurin, what do you intend by giving this to me?
I want Joe Fugue to explain.
Zurin, you're the most capable young man in the village. But being capable isn't everything. Making this big won't help you. Joe Fugue has someone behind him. Messing with him is like with Sunditsai. Sunditsai has connections above. Have you considered this?
I've thought about someone wanting to kill me. I can't pretend it didn't happen.
You should go back. I'll talk to him. Less trouble is better than more trouble. Hey, to be continued. Today, we're here to talk about Zurin's boat. Zurin says someone tampered with the boat. Fugue, what's your take?
Uncles, I'm innocent. Zurin is my cousin. Why would I harm him? I drowned that day too. If I wanted to harm him, I'd risk my own life. Does that make sense?
Chen Zurin, accusing without proof is reckless. Fugue married into the Sun family, so he's one of us. If the Chen family bullies him, they're bullying me, Sunditsai.
Zurin, you say the boat was sawed, do you have any proof?
Uncle Cheen did an assessment. He can tell the difference between saw marks and cracks.
Can Uncle Cheen, a boat repairman, do an assessment? He says saw marks are saw marks. I could say you made them yourself, trying to swindle.
Let me speak for the villagers. Chen Zairin uses witchcraft to harm people and now falsely accuses good folks. Who would dare go to sea with him from this village? Dimeo, this is the Chen family's affair. Why are you getting involved, village chief? Chen Zairin is spreading rumors at the dock that someone wants to harm him. Village fishermen are worried. Is this still a family matter?
Who tampered with the boat? Just find the limping ship repairer and you'll know.
The limping guy.
The limping guy moved away half a month ago. Where are you going to find him?
Saren, let it go.
It's a blessing that everyone's alive. Continuing this won't do anyone any good. Saren, head back first. Let's plan this carefully. To be continued. Think about it. How can a young kid understand the sky? How can he catch so many fish? Isn't that suspicious? Aren't you afraid of getting sick from eating his fish? Why should he be the only one making money? What if his fish make you sick? Let's go to Chen's place and make him give up his ill-gotten gains. Come on. What are you doing? This is my house. You ungrateful wretches.
Old Jen, old Jen.
I'll fight you all.
De Jong. Don't move.
They took Zairen's stuff.
If you fight, you've lost.
All right, the money's handed over. Everyone, disperse.
Son, siroriwanam. It's my fault. I couldn't protect you.
Let's leave this house.
Dad couldn't provide more than a beach shack.
Couldn't protect you, Dad.
Stop talking.
When your grandpa was driven out, he still had somewhere to go. But I couldn't even keep that.
I'm going for a walk. Grandpa,
What should I do? Take a seat. I heard about you.
yeah,
On shore, people fight over fish. At sea, people fight for their lives. Since you can understand the sea, why bother fighting with those people?
Uncle Ty, I've lost my home.
You can rebuild a home. If you lose your life, you've lost everything. Your grandpa went to Bayong back then and was harmed many times, but he survived. The South Seas, Manila, Java. Fishing rods can be sold for 3 times their price.
Bring the rubber and spices back.
It's a huge profit flipping them.
Uncle Ty, how do you get to Southeast Asia?
Your grandpa took this route back then. He returned alive, can you?
There's no way to survive on land. Might as well take a shot at sea.
Then let's go. Don't look back. To be continued. These are the Manila routes, the Java routes, the Singapore routes. I ran every one of them when I was young, risking my life.
How much does Uncle Ty need for Nanyang?
An old cargo ship. 300 oceans. Plus travel expenses, advance on goods. 500 oceans at least.
I don't even have 50.
I have an old buddy, last name Lin, who has been running ships at the port his whole life. Go find him and say old Chin sent you. He can help you find a ship.
Uncle Ty, how to buy a ship?
We'll owe the ship owner first. I'll handle it. We'll pay once the goods reach Southeast Asia. If you trust me, start packing.
Uncle Ty. We're not related, so don't pull that on me.
You remind me of your grandpa. You've got the sea in your heart. That's enough.
You've thought about it all night.
Mom. I want to go to Southeast Asia.
How far?
Over a month at sea. Might take a year or more to get back.
Go ahead. I won't stop you. To be continued. Take it.
Mom, this
compass was passed down from your grandpa. Back in the day, he was a first mate in North Ocean, only returned when the Japanese came. He said this thing can help you find your way. These silver bracelets. It was my dowry when I married your father. My maternal family raised me over 3 generations. Pond.
Mom. You can't treat this as you.
Son. If you don't leave, this family is truly doomed. Grandfather's compass will guide your way. Take Mom's bracelet to save your life.
Pretty good quality. 80 silver dollars.
Deal. Grandpa. Bless me. To be continued. Daong, I'm going to Southeast Asia. Will you come with me?
I will.
You're heading to the South Seas?
Is that a place for people?
How many lives do you have?
Dad and Mom are responsible. The house is wrecked. Uncle Lao Jen is injured. He can't stay in the village. I can't just watch him go and die alone.
Get lost far away.
Sorry about this.
Zarin 80, Daong 15, Ashui $10. Little Tiger $8, 4 Jin $12, total $125. Still short by over 300.
Way too different.
I'll handle the ship for you. We'll owe the ship owner first, use the goods as collateral with Nansheng, and repay when we profit. I'll vouch for the ship owner. I've watched you 5 grow up. Today, after drinking this wine, our lives are no longer our own.
We live together, we die together.
We're brothers.
Nanyang is nothing. I'm aiming for the horizon.
Look for my brother Old Lin when you get to Xiamen. He recognizes this map. Got it memorized.
The sea doesn't care about people.
It only respects skill.
Dad. I'm leaving tomorrow.
Don't look back.
Go! To be continued.
Zurin, this weather is calm. We can't see a single fish.
It's so hot.
If it's like this all the way.
We won't get there for ages.
What's up, Zurin?
It's too quiet and the pressure's dropping. A typhoon's forming faster than expected.
Don't scare me, Zurin. It's only the 3rd day at sea.
We can't go south anymore.
The route map from the crew says straight south. Will we get lost if we change it?
Trust me.
Let's go. Wherever you say, I'll follow. Really? That's the direction of our original route.
Everyone, get inside and hold tight.
Seal the leaks. Bring some planks.
Full right rudder. Hurry, hurry.
Don't let go.
Doomed. Compass is broken, needle spinning, we're getting lost. Old Cheen mentioned. There's magnetic ore in these waters. The compass won't work. I thought he was just scaring us.
Head southwest. Follow the birds.
Zurin, you can't see anything in this fog.
Sure the waves, wind changed. Sun southwest, correct.
Birds don't fly out to sea.
There's an island ahead.
Man, you're made of steel.
The boat's not sinking, and we're still alive. That's enough.
Zurin, there are 10s of them already. Will they ram the boat?
Damn beasts, I'll spear you.
Spearing one makes it bloodier, attracting all the sharks.
What should we do? Just wait to be capsized.
Throw the fish away.
Throw them all.
That's everything we own.
We can buy more goods. But if life is gone, everything's gone. $123, toss it.
All gone. 80% of the goods are gone.
Once in Nanyang. We'll earn double.
Surin, do you think we chose wrong?
We'll know if it was the wrong choice once we get to Nanyang.
Only 17 baskets left. We had 96 when we set out.
Freshwater's running low too.
If we ration it, it'll last 5 more days. Darren. Did we make the wrong choice? We could survive farming at home.
There are seabirds over there.
Seabirds? I haven't even seen a feather these days.
Seabirds stay where fish are. Fish shoals lie under the surface.
But our fishing net is torn and not yet fixed.
This is the spare net. It's old but still usable. Poor Jean can help. Go 200 meters that way to cast the net. Pull the net.
How is this possible?
We're rich. We're rich.
Thank heaven you finally opened your eyes. Surin, how did you know there'd be fish there?
The birds told me.
You're amazing. To be continued at this rate. Once we reach Manila and sell live fish, we'll have plenty left after paying off the debt.
Don't celebrate too soon. We're not there yet.
What's to fear? We've weathered storms, faced whales, dealt with sharks. What else could there be? What's that?
No flag. Low profile, fast speed, it's a pirate ship.
Pirates.
Surin, look closely.
I see it clearly. Old Jean mentioned. There are pirates in this area. They target merchant ships.
They have cannons. They have cannons.
Full speed south.
Get the gear ready. Fight them off.
Run first. No way out, just fight.
Zurin and the others are catching up.
There's a reef ahead. Old Jean said reef clusters northwest of Luzon block big ships. Small ships can pass. Pirates won't dare to follow.
Head to the reef area. What reef area? What if we get in and can't get out?
If we don't go in, we're dead now. See Jean, check on Dayong's wound, check on Dayong.
Just a flesh wound, no broken bones, just a flesh wound. To be continued. We've reached the end of the Zurin Reef, deeper water ahead.
Zurin, there's a fight on the pirate ship. They're turning on each other. Ah. Yeah.
Whoa.
Who's that woman? Ignore them. Let pirates fight. Leave.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Come on, let's go, please, Zacian.
Oh. Ah.
Turn around, go back.
Are you crazy? We barely escaped. Going back is suicide.
Zayren, those are pirates.
I've been thrown once. I know what it's like.
You. Fine. If it means death, so be it. I must have owed you in my past life. I'm stuck with you on this ship now.
Jump over, quick.
Hey, come on.
Full speed ahead.
Why did you save me?
You saved me once. I owe you one. Full speed to Manila. Find a doctor. To be continued.
There's a small clinic in Chinatown.
The injury is serious and it's infected. We need to clean it immediately. Otherwise, can't save the arm.
Pay whatever it takes to save him.
His life is saved. But we need to see if his fever drops tonight.
Zurin, we have business to handle. Goods are on the ship, and the fish will die.
I'll leave once he wakes up. You're awake.
You've been here the whole time.
Yeah. You've had a fever for 3 days.
I'm Su Jinqiu. From Yongchun, Fujian, father Su Chiyue, a cloth merchant traveling to southeast. He was killed by pirates 3 years ago. They spared me so I could be their doctor. Father taught me medical skills.
What do you plan to do?
What else do I have planned? There's no going back.
I need a doctor on my ship. If you don't mind. Come with me for now.
Aren't you afraid I'm a pirate?
You saved me and my brother. That's enough. Grandpa. You were hiding this skill all along.
What's that?
It's a navigation map left by my grandpa.
It says there's a place called Yongchang Shop in Manila.
Let's check it out tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Mr. Chen, the three of us were forced onto the ship too. We have no one at home and nowhere to go. If you don't mind, we'll work for you. We don't need pay, just some food will do.
What can you do?
I can repair ships, worked as a ship hand for 3 years. Ah Kun can do accounts and knows a few words. Xiao Ma is strong and can carry goods.
Stay and you get food and shelter. We split the profits together. To be continued.
What are you buying?
I'm looking for Boss Lou. Tell him, East Sea has news, West Sea has silver.
I've seen plenty like you. Get a meal, then go back.
East Sea has news. West Sea has silver.
Who are you to the Chen family?
Chin Yuanshan is my grandfather.
Closed today, no business. Your grandpa Chin Yuanshan and my dad were sworn brothers. They managed the Southeast Asia route together, your family by sea, mine by land. Then the Japanese came, grandpa returned to the village, and family stayed in Manila. 30 years, no one from the Chin family sailed.
My grandpa left me the compass. He told me to find Yongchang Company in Nanxiang.
You found the right place, so go ahead. What goods did you bring? Fresh ones. Sigh.
There's a live water tank on board. The fish can live for 7 or 8 days in there.
Your grandpa wanted to make this live water tank. He tried for years without success, but you did it.
I made some changes to Grandpa's design.
Unload all these fish and send them to the Spaniards restaurant. Tell them these are fresh tuna that arrived today. They're the only ones in Manila.
Your fish may be fresh, but you're new here and have no reputation. This price is very reasonable.
The quoted price is 20% lower than what was paid at Basangi Wharf last month. The fish last month was inferior to ours. You sold it to the governor's office for profit.
How do you know? Sold at market price.
Live fish fetched a price 5 or 6 times more than locally. Got rid of the rest as dried fish too. Total is this much.
That's a lot.
Uncle Lu. This is the money owed to Chuanzhong. Please help me pass it on.
I'll talk to the ship owner. What do you plan to do with the remaining money?
Buy local specialties. Cotton, hemp, rubber, spices, textiles. They'll double in value back in Xiamen.
Keep your head clear and don't be greedy. Not bad. Zurin, your boat is too small. Next time, I'll get a bigger one. I'll save you a berth at the dock.
Uncle Lu. I want to buy a dock from you.
Haha, you've got big ambitions, young man. Docks aren't cheap. Do you know how much they cost?
I'll sell goods first. When sold, I'll have money.
Go ahead, I'll be waiting.
Uncle Lu, I'll be back.
You told manager Lu you want to buy a dock. Are you serious?
Buying it means no debts. Sold fish for 5 times price. Uncle Lu called me ambitious, wanted to buy a dock, he laughed. He said young people are ambitious, but he didn't say no. The ship sails north, leaving Nanyang behind, and this time, the hold isn't filled with dried fish, it's filled with hope.
I've been anxious over this dock for 3 years.
Remote spot, but no interest.
But the water's deep, can dock hit,
It's a good size. Easy access.
but it needs major repairs, which can be negotiated. I have one condition. What is it? A shipment was returned, deemed damp and spoiled. Refuse to accept it.
You go handle it.
We can talk when you've sorted out the docks.
If it's not done well, it means you're not ready. Isn't that just making things difficult? We're not dealing in junk.
Where was it bought that they say it's damp and spoiled?
Take a look.
No mold, just a bit of moisture on the outer packaging.
The cotton inside is intact.
The quality's not affected.
Uncle Lu, I can sell this batch at 90% of the price.
When 90% gets returned, even 60% won't sell. You can sell it for 90%.
I sold 42 boxes in 3 days.
Deducting cost and shipping, 90% price. The net profit makes it worth it.
How did you manage that yesterday?
Repackaging. I replaced the damp outer packaging and reorganized the cotton, then found a new buyer, a Spanish merchant I met at the dock last week.
Specializes in re-export trade. Wrote a certification for cotton quality. Didn't haggle over price.
You two are quite the all-rounders.
I thought you only knew about fish. You're perceptive.
You're quite impressive, young lady.
You know Spanish, can do accounts, and have lived in Manila for 20 years.
Haven't met many like you. Uncle Lu, flattering me.
Dock is yours. Price is discussed. Lend money, repay in 3 years.
Uncle Lu, you trust me?
Ha ha ha, it's not you I trust. I trust the grandson taught by your grandfather, Chin Yuanshan.
The dock's in good hands. Working hard. I won't be short, principal and interest included.
All right, stop bowing and hurry up to fix the dock. If that rickety bridge isn't repaired, you won't even dare to run next time.
Uncle Lou lent you the money you needed. I just can't feel happy.
Why is it that when I was in the village, I just wanted to survive, and even after escaping, all I wanted was to live? Now I'm alive, I have a boat, and there's a dock. So, what next?
What do you want to do in the future?
I don't know, just survive for now.
Same here.
Shaman is back.
Zurin made 4 times more. A full 4 times.
Go home.
Chinzerin naturally came back.
The Chin boy really struck it rich.
Zurin, you're back. You finally came back.
Back, father, back. Who's this girl?
The doctor on the ship. Oh, doctor.
This drink is for my parents. Thank you all for taking care of them when I wasn't here.
Zurin, you're successful now. The villagers want to work with you. Can you lead everyone?
Village chief, back when you wrecked my house. Did anyone step in to help me?
Did you go too hard on the village chief today?
I wasn't too hard, I just told the truth.
Aren't you feeling upset?
I am, but I can't let them think. The past can just be brushed off like it never happened.
You're just like my father. Taking grievances silently and bearing it alone.
Go to sleep, there's work tomorrow.
Good night.
To be continued.
Zurin, I'll work with you.
I'm strong.
Let me see your hands.
Sturdy body, no hand calluses, solid foundation, trainable.
Stay.
Hey. Zurin, I'm a foo. Worked on ships for years, know the waters.
You've hurt your left knee before.
No, I haven't.
When you stand, your weight shifts right. You walk lighter on your left foot. Old knee injury hasn't fully healed.
Can't handle long distances.
Jingqiu, your eyes are sharper than x-rays. Ha, you two are so in sync now.
Humph. Hiring from Wanghai village is too narrow-minded. Villagers from nearby fishing villages traveled far. They need this more than those from Wanghai village. Give them a lifeline.
They'll be more loyal.
You're right. Expand it to 3 nearby fishing villages.
That bastard dares to come back.
Don't go. My place is too small to accommodate such a big shot.
You really won't forgive him?
It's not that I won't forgive. It's that I'm afraid to trust again. Grandpa. Your ship.
Fleet accounts and supply list.
I've sorted out the medicine inventory.
And set the supply quotas for each ship.
Haven't you slept for days?
I have slept.
You struck gold. Best for brains and brawn. You'll never find one like her.
She didn't just get lucky. She climbed up here on her own. Fix and replace as needed. Prepare dock for boats in 5 days. Mr. Chin is moving bricks himself?
This dock is in such a bad shape. When are you planning to finish this, in a million years?
Move aside, you're blocking the light. Go back and tell Wu Hongtai. I bought this dock. I assess feng shui quality.
You're just a fisherman from out of town. Don't push your luck.
When I was battling storms at sea, your boss was counting money. Move.
Pfft. Here we go. What are you doing here?
I've been waiting for you guys. Once you've dumped the trash, help me clean it up.
Why are you just standing there? The trash is dumped but not picked up.
Continue working tomorrow.
To be continued.
Boss Chen is in the limelight. The wharf is finished, the fleet expanding, and he's getting a rubber plantation.
In business, do what must be done.
What does a fisherman know about business? Predicting rain doesn't mean controlling the weather.
Boss Wu, speak your mind.
Aren't you a weather expert? I'll bet a storm will hit Manila in 3 days. Bet it won't. Wager is 10,000 silver dollars plus your dock birthrights. Do you dare?
Don't bet.
I bet.
Ha, you're brave. We'll see in 3 days.
Watching all day, grab a bite.
Signals off, clouds thin, pressure dropping slowly, wind shifted 3 times. Saw this once before. When I was a kid.
So you're not sure.
70% sure. Maybe less.
This was left by my dad. He sailed Nanyang for 20 years, noted local fishermen's weather tips. See if it works.
East of Luther. Around the autumn equinox. The north wind stops, the south wind arrives. Within 3 days.
There will be heavy rain.
That's it.
What?
Your dad saved my bet. And my dock too.
He finally remembered for a good reason.
To be continued.
Mr. Chen, it's the 3rd day today.
Have you got that 10,000 ready? Are your predictions really accurate or not?
Call back all the ships in the harbor. They must all return before noon to avoid the storm.
All right, I trust you. The ships in the harbor are back, but what about Wu Hongtai still out there?
Wait. Nguyen's fleet. 7 ships went out, 5 came back. 2 cargo ships sunk.
Chen Ziren owes $10,000. Deliver it to your dock tomorrow.
I don't want the $10,000.
What do you mean?
I want you to say one thing at the Manila Chinese Merchants Conference. This dock belongs to me, Chen Ziren. And anyone who touches it from now on. That's just picking a fight with the whole trade guild.
Calm down. Mr. Wu, first fix the ship and get the crew settled. We'll talk about the dock later.
Passing on 10,000 bucks? That's real cash.
To be continued.
Manila is secure. Next stop, Java. The rubber, spices, coffee there will triple in value once we bring them home. After that, West Asia. Rice, timber in high demand back home.
Bro, with our few rickety ships, can we really go that far?
Ziren, taking big steps can make you trip. You've just found your footing at the dock. You've got less than 3,000 bucks in liquid assets. How much is a ship? 2,000 minimum. What will you buy with?
Uncle Lou. It's not that I'm taking big steps, it's that the domestic market can't wait. Foreign goods shipped to China by the boatload. I need to run now, or foreigners will take the routes.
I won't get scraps. You're not wrong. But how will you get supplies from Java? Why would people give you their goods?
I met an old Chinese immigrant, Lin, in Java. He's been in the rubber business for decades and said I should keep shipment steady. He'll handle the supply.
All right, since you made up your mind. Uncle Lou supports you. But I have to warn you. When the business grows, more people will have their eyes on you. Wu Hongtai is the obvious one, but you need to be aware of who might be in the shadows.
I know.
I've been growing this plantation for 20 years. The English tried to buy it before, but I didn't sell.
The Japanese came.
Almost got taken, but now the Japanese are gone. And now the British are here.
Lin Bo, why give me the goods? You don't even know me.
Liu Wenjin wrote me a letter saying you can read the sky, read people, and defy storms at sea. Someone like that won't cheat me.
Lin Bo, I'm Chinzurin. Trust me, I'll live up to it.
Forget the talk. When can the first shipment be loaded?
Early next month. I'll personally accompany the shipment.
Not many make it out of Nanyang. You did because you not only read the sea, but also people. But remember, the sea has storms, and people can turn too.
Got it, Uncle Lin.
Fugi, in Korean. So, about your issue? The township office is urging again. When will you go?
I'll wait a bit. I'm still not sure.
What are you waiting for?
Zhao Dimeo's sentence, and you're dragging this. Dragging it and not turning in makes it worse. If you'd worked well with Zurin back then, you'd be doing great now. But no, you chose to hang out with Zhao Dimeo, causing trouble. Now he's doing big business in Southeast Asia, and you're stuck here.
I was confused for a moment. I was wrong, okay? I'll go confess, I will.
Go to Shaman. Zurin is over there. Talk to him and admit your mistakes. It's better than crying to me.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to see Zurin. I want to apologize to him in person.
Let him go if he's tired, otherwise, I'll let him leave.
Let him in.
Mr. Chen, your dock paperwork is incomplete. Starting today, cease operations for rectification.
Officer, the dock paperwork was completed last month. Why incomplete now?
Last month was last month. There are new regulations this month. You Chinese always bend the rules in business.
Sir, did someone say something to you? Like Wu Hongtai, Mr. Wu? Sir, the dock can be halted. If the dock stops, ships won't be managed, goods will pile up, tax revenue will drop, and explaining it to the governor will be impossible. Please think it over. I'll come back tomorrow.
Brother Kuan miscalculated again.
2 boxes short from the warehouse, the accounts don't match.
The goods are at the bottom. If the accounts don't match, check the goods first.
Brother Zurin, I'm strong. I'll handle loading the cargo from now on.
Fine.
What are you planning to do? Give a gift or face the penalty?
Neither. Gonzalez doesn't want money. He wants a berth for Wu Hongtai's people. If I give the berth, it'll be like admitting defeat.
I'll figure something out.
What plan?
I visited the governor's secretary. He told me some news. Governor Avila is troubled that ships get damaged in Manila port storms yearly. If we can forecast typhoons, the governor is willing to do anything.
Typhoon forecasting.
You know you can do it.
Jing Qiu. Aren't you afraid to go to the governor's office alone?
Scared, but I'm more afraid of you giving up.
Mr. Chen, I find your suggestion about typhoon forecasting very interesting. Can you guarantee it's accurate?
The governor wants to know if you guarantee typhoon forecasts accuracy.
I stake my reputation. I can't promise I'll be right every time. If a typhoon comes and isn't reported, you can hold me accountable. If no storm comes, but I said there would be, you can also hold me accountable. I only report what I see.
Gonzalez. Recheck the dock paperwork. This Chinese guy is interesting. You almost scared me. How dare you address the governor like that?
It's not that I dared, Churchill told me. Avila is a soldier who doesn't like flatterers.
You're learning fast.
"3 years ago, I was driven out of Wanhai village without even $10. Today I'm standing here not because of luck. It's because of my brother's sacrifices. My grandfather said the sea is endless. This dock today is not the end. It's the starting point. The ships will sail even farther in the future."
Zhao Dimeo has been sentenced. Zhou Fugui has turned himself in. Wanhai village chief.
What's wrong?
My cousin turned himself in.
Do you want to go back and see?
I don't know.
Whether you go back or not, do the right thing. You taught me that.
Jane Chiu. Thank you.
Thank me for what?
Thank you for being on my ship. Mr. Liu.
Who's the woman standing with Mr. Chen? Doesn't seem like his subordinate.
That girl is his lucky star, remember? Some people never meet such a person in their lifetime. If you do, it's destined to happen. To be continued.
The township office from Zirin Wanhai village asks if you'd like to testify.
Zhou Fugui's case is going to court. Hey.
Zhao Dima was caught, sentenced to 10 years. His property compensated families of the sunken ship. His hair is white in jail.
Zhao Dima was the one who ordered the tampering with your ship back then. Everyone has their fate.
And Zhou Fugui? You hate him. I hate him too.
But he confessed.
The township office said. If the families forgive him, the sentence can be reduced.
I'm not going back to testify. He should get sentenced as he deserves. Won't kick someone down.
You're just going to let it go?
He's my cousin. We collected seashells when we were kids. Daong, do you think if people don't fight, they won't have to die?
If you don't fight, others will think you're already dead, Zhou Fugui.
Chen Zirin called back. He's not coming back to testify, but he hasn't offered forgiveness either.
He's not coming back.
That means he hasn't forgiven me. Attempted murder gets 8 years, but you turned yourself in and it was a lesser role. Zirin didn't forgive or pursue it.
A bit of lenience.
They gave you 3 years and
As kids, we collected shells at the beach. He said, cousin, when we grow up, let's work on a ship together. Village chief. Tell Zirin.
I'm sorry.
In my next life, I'll repay him as a horse or an ox.
Doesn't it hurt your heart?
It does. He's my cousin. We collected shells at the beach as kids.
People change, but you can choose not to.
School's built in the village, but lacks a doctor. If someone is willing to go,
I'll cover the travel expenses. To be continued.
Zirin, is this enough? With many people in the village, it might not be.
it's enough. It's not for showing off, it's for my parents.
Are you nervous?
I just haven't been back for 3 years.
Let's go, the sooner the better.
Dad. I'm back.
It's good you're back. Daughter, you are.
Auntie, my name is Su Jingqiu. I'm the doctor on Zirin's boat.
Oh. A doctor,
Zirin. We were worse than animals.
You are so magnanimous.
The past is past. Please get up. Mom, I'm hungry. Is there any food?
You made your favorite braised fish since you were a kid.
To be continued.
Zurin, worse than a beast, I deserve death. Not asking your forgiveness. I just wanted to tell you face to face. I'm sorry.
Cousin, do you remember when we went to the beach to collect shells, and you gave me the biggest one? You said, "Hey little brother, this is pretty for you."
I remember. I'm a terrible person.
I'm not mad at you anymore. But I won't say I forgive you either.
What you did?
You bear it yourself. Here's $50. Show Fuguan's wife and kids, he's in jail, nobody to care for them. If the kids need schooling, let his wife come find me.
Zurin, you're even taking care of my kid? He's my nephew.
Let's go home and eat.
Zarin, what do you think about Fuguan's case?
Dad, 3-year sentence. Left $50 for his family. I'll take care of the kids' schooling.
I'm grateful for what you've done, son. Fugi wasn't a bad kid when he was young. Yeah, he just got led astray.
Let's eat. Stop talking about it. Honey, try some of this fish.
Auntie, this fish is really good.
If you like it.
I'll make it for you every day.
Zurin, this dock you built is even bigger than the one in Manila. Does our village really need it?
One day, the boat will be too big to dock at a small pier, and our village people can't fish on little boats forever.
About that thing back then, responsibility bro, I also took your fishing rod.
What's your name?
My name's Chen Urgu.
Urgu, move those stones over there. Once the dock work is done, we're even.
Zurin, you should pay to build a school. So the village kids don't have to walk miles to attend school. Everyone will remember your goodwill.
Chief, avoid empty promises. Once the school is built, what about teachers?
Still no teacher in sight. Our village is too remote. Nobody wants to come.
I'll teach.
Missu, you.
I learned Western medicine on the ship, and I can read and write. Teaching the village kids to read and write won't be a problem.
When the school's built, Jingqiu will teach, and I'll cover her salary.
Uncle Zurin, once the school's built, can I go to school?
Of course, not just you. Your brother and sister can come too, free of charge.
Wow.
That Chen Urgu from Zarin.
He took 2 baskets of dried fish and a bag of flour from your house. Aren't you resentful?
He took things from my house. But now he's building a pier for me, that's enough.
To be continued.
Check clouds to predict weather. In the morning, look east if cloud scales appear there. It's safe to go if the cloud bottoms are flat. But don't go if they are churning. What do you mean by churning, Zurin? It's when the cloud bottoms aren't flat, rolling like waves, signaling falling air pressure. A storm will arrive in half a day.
If your grandpa had written a book back then, our village would have been rich.
It's not too late now.
Remember what your brother Zurin says. When the Sea and Land collection is published, each of you will get a copy. If anyone can't learn, it means they didn't put in the effort.
Your handwriting is much better than mine.
My dad taught me.
He used to say that handwriting is a person's second face.
What kind of man is your dad? He's a good man. Kind-hearted and skillful. Too trusting of others. Pirates took advantage.
When this book is published, I'll go with you to pay respects to your father.
Do you mean it?
A letter from the East Sea.
Silver from the West Sea.
Thousands of miles with no routes of homecoming. This is
What my mother gave me for travel funds. I said I'd get it back when I made some money, and I did. Jingqiu, I want to give it to you.
What did you say? I know I'm not a good man.
I've got a bad temper. Not great with sweet words, but
You're such an idiot.
Huh.
I've waited 3 years for you to say that. And you just stand there and say it?
Su Jingqiu, marry me.
I will.
It's done, it's done. I knew it. Zurin, you finally have someone now. I'm happy for you.
Alright, you're crying even harder than me. From now on, this sea belongs to us.
To be continued.
What's wrong?
Look at those clouds. My grandpa called it the Yellow Fury. It comes once every 50 years. A typhoon will reach Wanhai village in 3 days.
Zarin, are you sure?
Dad, I've read the skies for 20 years. I won't be wrong this time.
Go call the village chief. Evacuate the entire village.
Everyone, stay calm for now. This typhoon is powerful.
Haven't seen a storm this big in decades, and now you say there is one?
You never forecasted a typhoon before.
I tried to warn, but no one believed me. Believe it or not, if you stay and something happens, don't blame me.
Zaijin, your grandfather forecasted a typhoon.
He saved the whole village. I trust you.
Believe it or not, it's up to you. Either way, my whole family is leaving with Zaichin.
Everyone, move in closer.
The storm's here.
Oh my god.
It's over, completely over.
We can rebuild the house if it collapses. As long as we're alive, that's what matters. The dock is still usable. When I built it, I made sure the foundation was 3 meters deep. A storm can take off the roof, but it can't move that.
You really planned ahead.
Zurin, once this house is rebuilt, are you really letting us live in it?
If not for you, why would I even rebuild it?
Ha ha ha.
Turning Wanhai village into a small town?
Been to places foreigners reside. The roads are straight, the houses are neat. Our village can be like that too.
Today is a big day for Wanhai village.
Zurin has given his money and effort. Zurin rebuilt our village from the ruins. Come on, everyone, toast to Zurin.
The monument bears the name Wanhai New Village. Not my name. It's all of our names. Grandpa, did you see that? This village has risen up.
What's next?
Heading to Nanyang, building a dock, a school, and marrying Jingqiu. And then?
You sat by the sea all night again.
Couldn't sleep.
Are you thinking of going out to sea again?
How did you know?
Whenever you look at the sea, light shines in your eyes. Not light of home, but light of the horizon.
You're not stopping me?
Can I stop you? You never listen.
I listen to you. Most of the time.
Then don't go.
Except this time.
Go ahead, I'll wait for you.
Grandpa was right. The sea is endless, but my roots are here. No matter how far I go, I'll come back.
I heard you're leaving.
Yeah, to the Indian Ocean, the Red Sea, and Europe. I want to go where my grandpa never went.
Your grandpa's farthest was Malacca. You're going farther than him. What about the distant mountain?
You'll be the captain. Take good care of her for me.
Are you crazy? That's your ship.
You're not the reckless guy you used to be. You can do it.
Son, you just got back, and now you're leaving again?
Mom, I'll be back.
Don't cry. A man should aim far and wide. Let's go, Dad.
Take care of yourself.
Go ahead.
Wait for me.
I'll wait for you.
Surin, where's our first stop?
First, let's restock in Malacca, then head to the Indian Ocean.
Never been to the Indian Ocean.
So I've got to learn. Grandpa used to say, the sea never ends. Then we take it step by step. Little high, don't run. You'll fall. Do you miss your dad, Little High?
Dad, the big sea.
Oh,
The first word he learned was ocean. Not dad or mom.
now that's my son.
Surin, you're a shipping tycoon now. I picked up the award for you, and you went off to train a bunch of kids instead.
Hang the award in your office. I don't care about that.
Then what do you care about?
Places I've never been.
Do you regret it?
Regret what?
Regret diving into the sea and running to Southeast Asia, being hunted down, being wronged? Regret meeting me?
Regret not meeting you sooner.
Father. A big seashell.
Here, take this home for your mother to keep.
You pick up everything for the house. Your room's about to turn into a seashell warehouse.
Are you really taking your wife and kid out to sea?
Yeah. Not going far this time. Just staying near the coast. Teaching Xiaohai to read wind and watch clouds.
Starting young, teaching at 2.
When I was 2, my grandpa was already teaching me to read clouds. I'm leaving Yuan Shan in your hands. Don't you dare sink it.
Don't worry, I've got it.
The wind just shifted.
You're leaving.
No, this time I'm taking you and the kid with me.
Heh.
Wind shifted. Set sail.
The end.